Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to this Chakras 101. Today we're going to talk about the heart chakra. We're just going to talk a little bit about the colours and what influence it has and what would be the best crystals to use to help when we're out of balance. So, contrary to popular belief, the heart chakra is not located where the heart is, it's actually in the centre of the chest. And it's considered to kind of be associated obviously with emotions, but it's also associated with our own unconditional love. And that's as much for ourselves as it is for anyone else, so it's really key. And your heart links the lower chakras with the upper chakras. So this is a really, really, really important chakra. It's also really vital for our health. The primary colour is green, and the secondary colour is pink. So it affects our thymus gland, which affects all our hormone regulation. It's responsible for regulating the immune system, and obviously anything with heart issues, lung issues, breathing, infections, chest infections, all that kind of stuff can happen when it's out of balance. Some of the other stuff that can happen when it's not balanced, we can be a bit overly defensive. We may become a bit jealous. We may have issues around codependency. We can also kind of identify ourselves as victim and get stuck in that role and not be able to take ourselves out of it. We can also be isolating ourselves, holding grudges and unable to forgive people for things. So it's quite an important one. It also really links in closely with the sacral or solar plexus chakra, which we discussed last time, and around our seat of our emotions, and our throat chakra, which is all around speaking our truth, speaking our feelings and thoughts, and feeling we're being heard. So we'll cover the throat in the next one. So what crystals can we use? So if our heart chakra is out of balance and we can resonate with some of that stuff that I just mentioned, there's a number of crystals. As I say, green is the primary colour, so I'm actually going to show you a few of these first. So one of my favourites is jade. I think everyone knows jade. It's a beautiful, I like the pale green version. You can get other colours, but for me, I think green jade is just such a gentle, soft stone. It's beautiful. Can also use amazonite. Again, it comes in various shades, slightly richer and darker, and then you get other very pale ones, which is beautiful. And we discussed this last time, and I mentioned malachite. Malachite is really good for tackling those stubborn emotions when we're being a bit pig-headed and think we know better than the universe may know, and we've locked in some of that stubborn stuff stuck in there. Sometimes it's excuse me. As you can hear, I'm getting over a chest infection, which is why I've not done the video sooner, so apologies for that. So with all those kind of stones, we just really need to meditate with them on our heart. With the malachite, as I said, it can be a bit tough. And if you're going to use that, you've got to be prepared for the emotional crap that's going to come up. Because it's a really tough stone. So now I'm going to go on to some of the pink ones. I think everyone knows rose quartz. Beautiful, beautiful stone. I've got that in a generator there, and also in a little heart. Pink kunzite is, it's kind of got that gentleness of rose quartz, but it's a bit of a kick-ass stone too. Again, if you've got some, I'm a heart person, so I tend to be very open, very what you see is what you get, heart on the sleeve. If you're somebody that's a bit closed off because of trauma, because of past experiences, whatever, kunzite is not quite as tough as malachite, but it can do that same stuff. So kunzite it's very similar, beautiful pinky lavendery colour. It can be a little bit costly, but well worth an investment if you can get a piece. We've also got rhodochrosite, which is beautiful pink with white layers going through it. And then we've got rhodonite, which is very similar, but you'll see this is red, pink and black as opposed to pink and white. And again, anything that's got that black is going to kick in and really hammer out some of those stubborn emotions that are locked in there. So again, just be prepared for what may surface. Be really kind to yourself. And as we go to the higher chakras, I'm going to mention this quite a bit, because if you're not quite ready to look at some of that emotional stuff, these crystals are going to make it there. They're going to bring this up and they're going to say, right, now's the time for you to look at this. If it doesn't do that, then you're not quite ready, and the body's not ready for it yet. So don't beat yourself up. Be kind. If you do have some emotional stuff to work through, look after you. Love yourself and nurture yourself. And if that means going to bed, sitting on the lounge, on the sofa with the duvet over you, just whatever it takes, just have lots of self-care around this stuff, okay? It's really important. So with, as I said, some of the physical stuff that can be impacted is your hormones. Hormone regulation can be lung infections, chest infections, obviously any heart issues, circulation stuff. It can almost make us feel tense, tired a lot. We can be uncomfortable around hugging or touching. So all these things are impacts when our heart chakra is out of balance. One thing I really want to say, one thing I do really want to say is if you're getting any treatments with somebody, be it crystal healing, Reiki, any of the energy treatments, don't be frightened to ask the person who you're working with they should directly tell you how to do some self-care after your treatment. If they don't, ask, please ask, because quite a few people are out there doing therapies, literally have done training in, say, something like Reiki, haven't got a counselling background, haven't got any kind of life experience in dealing with somebody confronting some of these emotions. And that's really important, that you've got somebody that can be there to phone, to text, to talk through anything that's coming up for you. So please make sure that you find out if they don't talk about it, make sure you ask, because they really need to be accessible and available for you to talk through stuff as it surfaces and you need to deal with it. Just on some of the energies at the moment, we've another gateway coming up, opening through the energies. So again, some people this might just go straight over your head, fine, it's okay, it's not meant for you. But for people who it does resonate with, again, you may experience lightheadedness, you may experience irritability, you may experience tiredness, and I'm talking extreme fatigue. You may experience aches and pains, lack of sleep, too much sleep, anything out of the norm for you. Again, this is where self-care comes to the fore. So when we're experiencing some of these energy upgrades, energy shifts, whatever term that suits you and feels comfortable for you, that's where a lot of these stones that we've talked about, I would have something like this in my pocket. I've often tucked them in my bra if they're small enough, if I don't have pockets. But it's really, really good to have these with you, just to keep around you, just to help soften the blow from some of these energy shifts, because some of them are full on at the moment. So that's pretty much it on the heart chakra and stones associated with those. As I said, next time I'm going to talk about the throat. This is a real big one because, as I say, now we're getting to the upper chakras, and these are really connecting deeper to our spirituality, our individuality, creativity, all the things that make you the unique person you are. So I think it's really important that we kind of take a little bit of time with these. Hope you're finding it interesting. If you have any questions, please feel free to add them on the bottom of the video, or go onto my Facebook page, Grids by Crystal Laurie. Happy to answer any questions that you may have. If I don't know, I'll find out and I'll get back to you. So have a most beautiful week. Have a blessed weekend, and I send all my love to everybody. Mwah. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.